Hi, I'm Chef Keith Snow. Welcome to my kitchen. I want to show you how to make sweet tea. Now, I'll admit I don't make it nearly as sweet as the rest of the Southerners that I live with down here in North Carolina. They make it so sweet that a fork would stand up in it. But I'm going to show you how I make it, and I'm going to give you a good tip. A lot of you will make tea, and let's say, for instance, that you were making a half gallon of tea like I am now. You would boil an entire half gallon of water, and you would make your tea in that. And of course, it takes a long time for that to cool off. So I'm going to show you how to make a tea concentrate. That way you can have tea, in 10 or 15 minutes ready to drink and not be waiting all afternoon. The first thing we have here is a tea bag, and this is a tea bag that can make 1 quart of tea. This happens to be my favorite brand, but you use what you like. The next ingredient is 1/4 cup of loose rooibos or rooibos. This is a South African bush tea. It has no caffeine and is loaded with antioxidants, really good stuff, gives a great flavor. So we'll pour that in there, and I have about 2 tablespoons of sugar, and that's all I put in it. I don't like it to be too sweet because then to me it's not refreshing. So here's some water that's just off the boil. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm looking for about 2 cups of water, just like that. Now you don't need a whole boatload of water in here because what you need to do is just have enough for it to steep. You don't need a gallon of water to make tea. Now the trick with tea is if you leave this in here more than 10 minutes, you're going to have bitter tea because there's tannins that are in tea, and if you let it steep in the water too long, it'll get too tannic and it'll have a bitter flavor. So for those of you that are a little forgetful, I would use a little timer to make sure you don't go beyond 10 minutes. So start counting. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so I'm going to remove my tea bag because I don't want to oversteep it. And just so you know, the rooibos tea that's in there, you can find in just about any store, maybe a specialty store, a health food store, comes in a box, and it's spelled R-O-O-I-B-O-S. So now what I want to do is take a strainer, and I'm going to squeeze out this lemon. I love a lot of lemon and also a lot of ice in my iced tea. And now I'm going to take this fork and try to get as much of it out as possible. And then I'm going to take this strainer and put it here and take this, which is under 2 cups, and you'll see how clear that is, but it's going to get nice and dark because we really concentrated the flavors. So I'm sure some of you out there don't believe that there was enough tea in here to make this look like iced tea. So there you go. So now what I'll do is put a lid on this, and I'll give it a good little shake. And now this stuff is already icy cold. Here's my tea glass. I'll put a nice lemon wedge that I'll squeeze in there, right on top, and then I'll serve up some awesome Southern style tea that's just not quite as sweet. Yeah, and I'm spilling the ice cubes and the tea all over, but you get the message. There it is. Try that sometime.
The Harvest Eating community celebrates the benefits of a healthy eating lifestyle through seasonal, organic, and local foods. To view more of Chef Snow's recipe videos and to experience the Harvest Eating lifestyle, visit harvesteating.com. Harvest Eating, 4 seasons, 1 lifestyle.